So I read this meme that someone wrote, uliacha record gani high school? And then someone commented, niliiba hudia depa alafu babangu akakuja akiwa ameivalia during prayers day. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of my high school. Enjoy the video.
Are we rolling yet? Yeah. JK. You know it, dude.
Family, so this is Nimmoh from Finding Nimmoh, and I am very excited to announce that we are at 200 subscribers. 2 and 2. Yes, you have been an amazing family. You have been very supportive. We are doing really well on the views and the watch hours. I am very proud of you. If you're new, welcome to the family. This is the excitement. Today we're not cooking, we're not gardening, but I am going to tell you a little bit about high school. Yes, if you haven't yet subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you can get notifications on our new videos. So today I'm going to tell you a couple of things about my high school. I know everyone has experiences in their high school, whether you're in a fancy private school or in a day school or in just whatever high school you're in, it must have had something to talk about. So I'll start with my first thing. My first thing, I remember this one time. I don't remember what I was arguing with. Oh, wait. I remember now. I had a shambala. When I was in high school, shambalas were really famous. Like a beaded bangle. Yes, so I had this shambala that I had bought. So the deputy saw it. It was like 2 days after opening the school. I'd forgotten to remove it on that day. So the deputy saw it, and then she took it to her office, told me that she was going to return it to me after we closed school. Being a teenager is hard. And then instead of returning it to me, she took her scissors and then she chopped it and just tossed it. So I got the news and I started complaining. So sometime the same day, but later on that day, we went, how do I say this? We were walking, both of us were walking on the corridor but on the opposite side. So she calls me to the office, tells me she's heard of my complaints and I shouldn't be complaining. And I was like, but you promised to give me it back to me. You promised to give it back to me once school closes, but you did the opposite. So the lady just goes overboard and starts talking about something different. She just started throwing insults at my parents, and I'm confused because I'm like, this was my issue, nothing to do with my parents, but take it as you might. I got pissed because there's no way you're going to just barge into my life and slander my parents or my family. So I got pissed. Like, we almost fought, but I had control, thank God. I just walked out. I was like, you know what? She's not worth it. And then if I had fought her, I would have been given an expulsion. So I just walked away. Yes, one of the craziest things. And I thank God I had self-control, because otherwise, I wouldn't have beaten her, of course. But yes, another thing. Let's talk about funkies. Funkies are functions, school functions, like school trips, music, drama, symposiums, so functions. I remember this one time I really needed to go to this funky. I wasn't playing netball, but I really needed to go to this funky because I really needed to like go socialize, just get out of school. It was laying me down, like school was heavy on me at that period, so I needed to go. I paid someone almost all my pocket money just to go out of school. I can't imagine that, but it was worth it. Completely, totally. So, still on funkies. This one time I remember me and my friends, a couple of friends, we just hid just so that we will not go back to school earlier. Like, we were supposed to go to school at around 4. So we decided if the bus isn't full, the bus can't live without some of the students. So we decided, you know what, we're just going to hide until 5ish, because the journey is long. We'll be at school at like 7ish, which was okay. So something crazy again about my school is sleep. this okay, our school used to punish people once you leave morning prep, but they decided, you know what, these kids are not listening, these kids are not doing anything. You know what you're going to do? Someone misses morning prep, you're going to carry your mattress and everything that you own, your bucket, your box, your suitcase, everything that you own, and then you're going to sleep on the corridor. So this one time I missed morning prep. Trust me, I slept. It was embarrassing, but I slept because I was like, if I'm going to miss the whole day full of lesson, I'll need to catch up at night. So what I did was I just slept, went for break time, I went for lunch, and came back and slept. So we were free at around 4. Like the punishment was over at around 4. And then later on, the school decided, you know what, instead of sleeping on the corridor, we're going to just use one of the classrooms before it gets occupied as a dormitory. So if you're caught not going to morning prep, automatically they send you to that class for just sleep. It was kind of fun, but all the same, missing like the whole day's lesson, you have no time to catch up. So if you do not extend up until like at 1, and then you have to wake up again at 4 to go for morning prep, you will never catch up again because the lessons continue unless you postpone to the weekend. Another thing, so you know how schools, most of the schools, public schools, usually contribute money to buy like a PA system if you don't have it yet, like when you're just starting off. So our school, this one time we decided, you know what, we just need a PA system. We need big speakers and stuff, especially because of CU, and it's okay. So this story, every time I think about this story, it's always hilarious for us. So everyone contributes, everyone is happy about it, everyone, like, everything is bought and everyone is free to use it. So this one time I remember we had, I think it was journalism function, yeah, or it was just some other funky. So we decided, you know what, we need the speakers for music, can't we just borrow them? This religious team that think they bought the PA system themselves decided to do what? They just say, no, you can't borrow it, you can't play secular music on the speakers. And I'm like, I gave out my money. Almost a third of my pocket money went to this system. If I need it for a function, then give me back my money if you're not going to lend it to me. Okay, eventually they gave it to us, but I haven't started telling you how anxious, angry, and embarrassing it was for them. And we were also angry because we had contributed, we had done everything. So it was just, I don't even know. It was annoying, really annoying. On to the last one. The last one, I'll talk about the school canteen. Our school canteen, we used to do a lot of shoving and pushing. If you ever meet me and you're like, oh, you're too skinny, that is the reason. I was pushed and shoved. The moment I left that canteen, I was hungrier than I was, and the moment I snack on whatever I bought, I wouldn't feel satisfied because of all the energy I used. So I used to really get I used to get bored going to the canteen because in our school what we used to do, we never had like a shopkeeper, someone to buy everything. So what we used to do is we had to have interclass, like I think a month. I'm telling you, our class made the biggest loss that month. It was so disappointing because everyone used to come with everything, and then the people who used to sell in those canteens were here. Like, if you were friends with someone who was selling on the canteen, the bar was insane because you know you do not have to go do the shoving and the pushing. You can just tell her, I need this, come with it, mkifunga. Our school, it was fun and games, and feel free to comment about your school, anything funny, anything disturbing. But as far as I'm concerned, the one where I used to sleep on the corridor, I don't think I would wish that on anyone. So yes, that is the last one, and I'm thinking about putting art on this wall, but I'm not yet sure what to do, but I'll come up with something. If you're an artist, feel free to comment also. I will try doing something with it. It's too plain, Yes, and for 200 subscribers again, guys, I am so excited. Thank you very much for the support and for the love and the views and the subscriptions. If you have subscribed, click on the notification bell, and if you haven't, you will miss out on a lot. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Keep the family growing, guys. Yes, until the next video, have a good time, enjoy, share your moments in high school. Goodbye.